It's day 3 of Vlogmas. I've had a super slow start to my day today, which was extremely nice. I slept in a bit, I had a delicious coffee, did some knitting, I caught up on some Vlogmas episodes I wanted to watch, and I even pulled out my Simple Abundance book, which I haven't for a little while, and I really wanted to read the intro to December again and try to make it a bit of a daily practice to just start my day with one of the readings from that book. And because I love the ritual of that so much, I've added another book into rotation. I got this a few weeks ago. It's called Urban Nature Every Day. It is a beautiful hardcover book by Jane McMorland Hunter and Sally Hughes, and it has a daily entry each month of the year with something to look for out in nature, particularly if you are in an urban setting. And I absolutely love how the entries are really short. There are some beautiful illustrations throughout. And so I've picked it up a few times since I got it, but I really wanted to pick it up for the start of December. There's a little intro for the month, and then I've caught up on the first 3 days of the month. It's a really nice way to start your day. I saw this book in a bookstore in Ireland when I was there on a trip in October, and I took note of it because I knew I had to have it. When I got home, I think I found it somewhere online for like $8. It was kind of crazy. I feel like it was meant to be. And it's a really nice reminder to get outside when you can, even though I love cozy hibernation in the winter months. It's really nice to just open your eyes to look around and see whatever you can that's out in nature during the winter months. So I'm really enjoying that. I'm trying to establish a really nice morning routine for the rest of the month. And I did also spend some time on my Cozy Knitter Advent socks. I tried to wrap up my day yesterday as early as possible. I think I'm getting into the groove of it now. And we all went into the basement and got cozy and started to just watch stuff. Everyone was watching their own thing on their iPads, and I decided to just work on my first sock and catch up on 3 stripes. So I was kind of working ahead so that when I woke up this morning, I would have 3 stripes done on the first sock. I'm a little tangled, but here it is. So days 1, 2, and 3 on my first sock are done. I had someone ask about my little needle covers. These are actually my leather scissor sheaths that I sell in my shop, and they are the perfect size to just put on your sock needles. So I like to just throw one of these on so that I'm not losing stitches. They're kind of staying put together. So I did 3 stripes on my first sock last night, and then this morning I took my second skein, I cast on, and so far I've done 2 stripes. So I've got 1 more to complete today, and I've got another little cozy scissor sheath on here. And I think I'm going to take this on the go with me today because Camden has a haircut quite soon, and I can just work on this while he's having his haircut, and then I will be all caught up. And I'm planning for my morning routine to be a little bit of reading, a little bit of watching Vlogmases, and working on my stripe a day on these socks. So I'm very excited that I'm pretty much caught up. I have also been considering an Advent project. I haven't had great success with that, and I didn't really want to add the pressure of having to knit my Advent skein of yarn each and every day, but I've been seeing some really beautiful projects online, and I'm considering maybe starting one, not necessarily sticking to knitting the color each and every day, but I think it might be fun to start something and just see how it goes through the month, and I can work on it through January and on if I need to, but I think it might be a fun project to start. So I'm considering that. Today, my plans are to have kind of a more quiet day after we get back from Camden's haircut. I'm going to sit down and relax with my knitting. Maybe I'll consider casting on something new, and I have dinner plans. I'm going to make chicken parmesan tonight, so that's going to take a little bit of extra time. I want to roast some potatoes and just have a really nice quiet day. Tomorrow I'm hoping to clean up my studio because it's gotten a little bit out of control, and I might start working on some of my journals, setting them up for the new year. I know some of them start in November, so I think tomorrow is going to be more of a creative day with some tidying up, but today it's going to be a super relaxed day. I do want to share a bit about my mugs because I've had some questions about that as well, but I think I'm going to head out, take Camden for his haircut, and then just sit down and do some knitting. We are back from Camden's hair appointment. He got quite a bit chopped off and it looks great. I think his last appointment was over a year ago, so he was long overdue. And I filmed about as much as I think he's comfortable with me sharing. I'm not sure if he'll let me film a reveal after he styles it himself. We'll see. But on our way home, I grabbed a coffee from McDonald's. I think this Grinch cup is adorable. I don't know what it is about their coffee, but I love it. And I am just about to gather some knitting and my coffee and plant myself on the couch for a bit of an afternoon break. I feel like I haven't had a midday break in a really long time, and so I've been looking forward to it since yesterday. But before I do that, I wanted to share a little bit of a mug recap with you because I've gotten a couple of questions or comments about where they're from. And I know every year a few people will ask. And I've been collecting these mugs for pretty much my whole life, living on my own. And especially in the last 10 years, I just love switching out my mug every morning for my coffee, or choosing another one in the afternoon and then maybe one for tea in the evenings. It's a really nice part of my day. It's such a small thing, but I love it. And I don't think I'll be posting or listing where each one is from every day. I just have too many. Some of them I can't remember where they're from. A lot of them were gifts, but I can give you a rundown of where most of these are from. So a lot of them are from Emma Bridgewater. Anything shaped like this. There's the holly, there's the Christmas cookies, all these stars. Any of the mugs that look like this shape are from Emma Bridgewater, and I've been collecting them for a really long time. They're beautiful. I have quite a few that have been gifted to me that are like handmade or hand painted. They're beautiful. I don't know where they are from. Some of these, like this Christmas tree and these Santas, are from my local grocery store, which is the Real Canadian Superstore, or Loblaws chain here in Canada. I love their mugs. I don't know if they have any new ones this year. I'm really trying not to add to my collection because I've been running out of space. So I'm trying to just enjoy the ones that I have. But most of them are from Anthropologie. This one I've had for ages. Anthropologie, the initial ones are Anthropologie. A lot of them are from Anthropologie. They always have the best mugs. Yeah, this is from Anthropologie too. And then these ones from last night that a lot of people commented on, they are gorgeous. I'm obsessed. I had no plans to buy any new mugs this year, but when I saw these on the Anthropologie website way back just after my birthday this fall, I knew that I wanted them. I am a sucker for mugs with lids. I think they are perfect for a cup of tea because I tend to sip on my tea for a really long time and it gets cold. And I had a birthday coupon to use at Anthropologie. And so I ordered these, I think, the last week of September. I think they're beautiful. I just love them. This teapot as well is one of my favorite pieces. It's a really heavy piece of pottery from the Food Nanny. I fell in love with that on her website. I don't even know if they shipped to Canada or if it was a ridiculous amount to ship here. So I had it sent to my cousin's house in Florida. She lives there, and I went to visit her and she was laughing at me because I had a teapot delivered to her house. But sometimes that's what Canadians have to do. A couple of others are from my local bookstore, which is Indigo or Chapters Indigo, including these adorable Santas. I really love the style of this one. And of course, the lids. Love them. I actually saw a beautiful mug at Chapters yesterday, and Camden picked it up for me for a Christmas gift. These dishes are also from Anthropologie, and they're one of my favorite things to pull out at this time of year. This is the 12 Days of Christmas plate set. And I have the platter as well, and I love it. And then over here, I think my friend Meg gave me this many years ago. I love this little merry and bright sign. This is from Target. And I'm pretty sure I found this cookie jar last year at Walmart, and it was super inexpensive. So just a random collection from all the usual places that I always shop at. And if you see a mug that you particularly love and want to know where it's from, just let me know in the comments and I will let you know if I do. I also got a package late last night that I really wanted to share with you. It is so beautiful. I ordered yarn from Hello Stella Fibers, who is a yarn dyer. She dyes yarn naturally. And she's located in Hamilton, which is not too far from me. She's kind of on the other side of Toronto. I'm on the east side. Hamilton's like, is it west or southwest? I don't know, but it's on the way to Buffalo. I know that. This is the most beautiful yarn. And I really ordered it because I wanted to get my hands on one of these little beaded fish that she makes. I love it. I think I got the last one in the shop. It's so cute. And I think I'm going to put this on my traveler's notebook. I love a charm on the elastic band, so I think that's where that is going to go. And while I was on her website, I thought, why not just order a beautiful skein of yarn, because it just made sense for the shipping anyways. This is wild wool, 100% Canadian sheep's wool, untreated, naturally dyed. This is an indigo color. It looks a little different than it did on my computer screen, but I'm obsessed with it. I think it's going to be a hat. That's what I think right now, but we will see. And I'm very happy that this came, even though we have a postal strike in Canada at the moment. I'm so thankful for all the other couriers that are picking up packages and getting them out to people, because it's really affecting small businesses. And yeah, I really just wanted to support a Canadian business right now, and I really wanted one of these fish. Look how beautiful that is. I don't know. I'm a crafty person, but I don't think I would have the patience to do this. I also know I don't have the eyesight anymore to do that, especially more than one. So love my goodies from Hello Stella Fibers. It's time for me to gather my knitting and go and plant myself on the couch for a little afternoon break. It's 5 o'clock and I had hoped that I would have started dinner by now, but as you can see, I got very carried away with my Stockholm hat. It is finished, so I am very happy about that. I am not loving these decreases at all. I did not enjoy doing them, but it is done and the yarn is absolutely beautiful. I might put it on the blocking mats tomorrow. And I'm just starting to get dinner done. I have quite a few steps here. I've got potatoes cut and ready to be roasted. I've got a quick sauce I need to start over here. And I'm about to start cutting the chicken breasts and breading them so that I can make chicken parmesan. And there is a new way that I'm going to try cutting my chicken that I saw on TikTok. I cannot remember her name right now, and I certainly won't know how to show you, but I'm going to look it up, and if I figure it out and it works out well, I will put her TikTok account down below. She is an Italian woman. I think she's in New York or New Jersey, and she makes incredible food on her TikToks. And she has a way of cutting her chicken breasts that make them so tender you don't even need to use a knife. So I'm gonna give that a try. I've got my eggs here, my breadcrumbs, starting to season things. I've got to get this sauce going. My oven should be ready to pop these potatoes in, and we are going to have a really nice dinner tonight.